Hey guys, how's it going? Bearded here. Welcome to another episode of Hostile Survival. So I'm going to jump right in and I'll show you what I've been up to and we'll discuss what we're going to do this episode. I'm kind of excited. So I've been working on the new mine facility for the nickel, iron, and cobalt here, and I've got my sorter set up so that I can dump my gravel out, which will help with the room. So I've been doing some laying out and using resources from the rover to try to get this thing closed in and kind of secure. As you notice, I've got turrets. I've got turrets all the way around pretty much, except for the wind turbine side. So hopefully that'll be enough. So there is a beacon because as far as I understand it, you need a beacon for drones. I don't know if you need an antenna. If we need an antenna, we'll put an antenna in. I feel like we're going to be attracting attention when we start this drone up. Speaking of drones, I think that what we're going to do this episode is see if we can't get to where we can start building a drone. I feel like this is pretty good. I think that with what I have in the rover and with what I can make here, I can get this at least buttoned up. I'll have to grab some ammo from the main base, but for the most part, we're getting close as far as being happy with where this is at. So I think what I'll do is I will start up the drill and we'll work on getting this buttoned up. And then we'll talk about how we're gonna lay out this drone. But yeah, so as always, I feel like every time I start out, it's with the time lapse doing something. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna time lapse doing something. So if I get these three windows welded up, I believe we will be done. Well, at least with the main part of this. Put you to production, and what can I draw back? Nothing. So let's go in here. We need to move all of you up here. I gotta think about how I'm gonna do this, because if I'm gonna have a drone come out, what am I gonna have them bring? Just iron ingots? I think that would be wise. So I should probably stop most of that production. Because that was a lot of repeats. And then I might set up Izzy's to have enough to produce steel for the decoy so that if we have a lightning storm, we don't lose it. This should do it. This should be it. Here we go. Now when I go downstairs, go inside, we should bingo. I'm gonna queue up another 1,000 plates. Okay, I guess I can't do that. Okay. So somewhere we're not airtight. Where could that be? All these are welded up. Did I forget to weld something up? Is there a fine leak option? Find. Through there. Okay, let's go look and see what we got. I think it's the turret. Right there. So if I go like this, this one and this one, and do a conveyor. Need some lights. Oh, it's still yellow. I have to do it to all of them, I think. No problem. One, 2, 3, 4 is done. Let's look in the window. Still yellow. I honestly do not see where there was. Oh, right there. That should do it. Close the door, close the door. Why? What could it be? All right. Control panel. Vent. Find leak. The welder? But what if I just enclose the whole thing? I hear noises. Yes! We are airtight in our iron mine. Sweet. I think before I leave here, what I'll do is I'll set up a programmable block. We'll put Izzy's on it, and we'll just have him do some steel plates so that we keep the decoy welded up in case there's a lightning storm. And then while I'm doing that, I might as well just finish up this little bit here and that little bit there. So I'm going to do that. We'll head back to base, and then I think we'll set up a place for the carrier drone so we can get some iron. Let's get busy. Like I've done it before. Cool. Okay.
Fuel critical.
Yeah. We're back. Do I have ice here? I do. Now I don't have to listen to her telling me how critical my fuel was. Let's turn our lights off. Okay. This is kind of meant for Steve. I don't want to use that for the drone. I think that's a little close to things. So for the drone docking bay, I don't want it close to the base. I could go out in this direction here because I know there's a connector there. There's a conveyor there. So I could come out here and make a docking port here. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Come out here and we'll make a docking port. We'll see what that looks like. So here's the connector. Woohoo! What I'm gonna do is we're gonna find a place to make a drone. It'll be awesome. We have a connector, we have a dock here, we have a dock there. I think I'm gonna probably need a beacon or an antenna. So we'll see how that goes. But let me get some stuff and then we'll find a nice place to set up shop and make a drone. Let's do this. Okay guys, so I took a little break and walked away for a minute. It was getting to be late, so I took the night and got up, and now we're back at it, fresh and ready to go. We're gonna make this drone. I'm gonna do my best to not rush through it and make sure we got all the things we need and take our time getting it programmed, and hopefully this will work. So we'll see how it goes. Let's get some stuff done. So yeah, I guess first things first, we need a way to connect. Oops. Why do I do that? So I know that with a drone, we need thrust in all directions. Even though we're on gravity, we should still have thrust in all directions, because from what I've read, that's what it likes. So I know I want to have, it's going to be a cargo drone, so we need cargo, right? I would assume I would start there. And I'm thinking large. It's going to be hauling mainly ores, so do I need to worry about how it's connected? Well, I need to make it connected on the bottom. So I would want to do something like that. Okay. So we have our connector. I want, like I said, a large cargo. Excuse me. And that should really be the main part of it, right? So we'll do cargo. Ay, ay, ay. Cargo. Batteries. And then we're gonna need some thrust and a gyro.
Energy critical.
It even looks like a drone to me. I wasn't even going for that. Let me get some energy. We'll have at it again. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna make the assumption that the main move or flight block is gonna have to be, it's kind of like the remote control, where it's gonna need to be right above this connector to be happy. So let's get this welded up and then we'll go from there. Okay, so there's my upward thrust. I will need some things like all the other directions. as well as some gyros, and then we'll get into the major stuff. I sure hope that's enough juice. Okay. We'll just do this a stage at a time here. So let me weld this up. And we'll go from there. So I have thrust in all directions. I hope it's enough thrust. The only way I'll know is testing. So let me do this. We'll get our batteries going on recharge. Oh, I should probably number this because I don't know how many carrier drones I'm going to have. So we'll just say this is CD1. Save it. What else did I already do? The thrust. CD1 thrust. And then we'll get rid of you. Recharge those. Okay, well, those are recharging. We have thrust, we have a gyro. I'm thinking maybe a second gyro because I can always dial it back, and it's so hard to add one when you're done. So let's do it. There. Now that's really about it, right? I can do fancy lights. I can do all that stuff after testing. Down here, I can add a camera if I need to, just for that. And then in the meantime, what I should probably do is add some kind of platform or cockpit or something so I can do the flight path, because I'm pretty sure it's like the remote control. I'm gonna have to do a flight path. Let me get that taken care of first. All right, let's think about this. So I'm gonna look at these blocks. We have a recorder task. I guess I could do it this way. A recorder task records a path that can, okay, this can record a path and action sequence. This path can be relative to another grid if the reference is set. Okay. This path sequence can then be replayed provided there is a move type block available on this grid. So I'm a flight move. This controls the movement. It will attempt to move the grid to waypoints provided by the other AI blocks. I'm thinking this is what needs to be on there. So we'll start with the flight move block. I need parts. Oh, screw it. Just fly. Jeez. Okay. Front. That is my front. Okay. Right. Okay. So we have a move block. I'm assuming, well, let's take a look again. I'm guessing a task block. A task block. Basic customizable AI task can follow a player, follow and wander around a home position, or perform autopilot functions. So I'm assuming autopilot, maybe not. If I just use this block and set waypoints, then I would just have to set up a conditional logic, which I would use the event controller for if the batteries are low, if yeah, basically if batteries are low, when the, I could even use this block for connectors and stuff, and timer blocks. Guys, I really don't know. There's a lot. I can figure this out. I'm smart enough. It's not going to go into combat. Record a path action sequence. This path can be relative to another grid if the reference is set. Okay, we'll go there. Does this have a front and back? Yes. Okay. I'm feeling like I'm probably going to need some timer blocks. So I need to make room for those. We can put those anywhere. Did I screw this up already? I screwed that one up. Whoops. Okay, and then timer blocks. I'm thinking I'll need one for, like, I have it follow a path, and then I'm gonna have to do a sequence for landing and then a sequence for takeoff. So I would say 2 at least. 3, 4, we'll do 4. Okay, let me weld these up. Okay. I'm gonna probably need an antenna. Antenna, timer blocks. I have these, a move and a flight. Do I even put an event controller on there, or is that just gonna confuse me? Dude, I want to put one on there because they're cool looking. That's why I put one on. Anyways, yeah. Let's get that and that. Okay, we're gonna turn you off. Just so we don't cause any, make any attention. We don't want to draw any attention. Looks like our batteries are good. All right. Let me read up on this because I'll just be doing a lot of just thinking, and then I'll jump back in and go over this once it's set. So of course I jump in when it's a storm, but what I did is I took it off its little mount here, which is okay. So I'll jump on here. And whoo. You can see it's got some thrust upwards. So I don't know how it's going to handle under a load. I think it'll be okay. Whoops. Turn the thrusters off. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So my recorder is where I get my path. So what I'm going to need to do is record a path to get to the connector, and then figure out how to lock it. So that'll be our first step. So what I've done, let's look at our flight move. And I want to keep this going here. I think since we're going to get close to a connector, this will need to be off. Because when I put it in automatic, it won't let me do that. So we'll turn that off. I'm not going to mess with it. We'll leave the speed limit at 10. That's fine. And I believe I'm going to need to change that. 25 is way too high. Align it. We'll just take it all the way. Because I'll be going right to the ground, right? Max pitch roll angle. Ooh. I should probably decrease that because my main thrust is upward thrust to carry the load. I don't have much any other way. So I'm thinking probably like 15. I don't want this sucker to be rolling much. Let me do 10. I want to be safe. So 10 and 10. So that gives me that. Is that right? No, because this will... I could just tell it to go to one point or the other. Okay, so maybe it's a recorder. I think it's a recorder. Yeah. Reverse. Yeah, here's my waypoints. Okay. I don't want to record it. Waypoints added every 1.7 seconds. As long as it's greater than 1 meter. I think I'll just manually add it. So I put that on the hotbar. That's what I was doing. Okay, I'm remembering. And then these will show my waypoints. I can change it just like the remote control. So let's try to get our waypoints in. And we'll go from there. All right, so thrusters are on. Here's my connector. So I would want, ooh, dang, that has a lot of thrust. Okay. So come in here. And I will add a waypoint, right? Let's do it. Let's just try it. Actually, let me see. Can I show AI functions? I want to be kind of straight over that. So I want to take my time. Add a waypoint. Okay, and then I want to go down. I probably should do... somewhere like that. like just above, so it like pauses a little bit. Add a waypoint. And then come down to the connector. Add a waypoint. Let's go back to our order. Do I have waypoints? I do. 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it has no active move type. I have a move type block right here. Align to gravity. That all looked good because I just did it. Now, do I just turn on my AI behavior? It's idle. Now it's happy. Turn on and play. Oh my word. Ooh, this is not pretty. Ooh. That was ugly. That was real ugly. Let me do this. We'll turn our move AI off, recorder off. Okay. That was ugly. Let's look at this again. So maybe this is where I need precision mode on. That's in the move block. Turn that on, and since I'm getting close to the connector, I need to turn that off. So now let's see if that makes it better. Okay. Here we go. That was much better. Okay. I'm happier with that. So here's what I saw. It was under the recorder task. Where did I see that? Add waypoints, reverse order. Oh, maybe it's the move. No. Oh, this. I need to turn off the, let's turn off AI behavior. Off AI behavior. Now can I do a... Oh, for selected waypoint. Okay, so 0 is nothing, 1 nothing, 2... I could do that. Set up action. And on this I should have... Yeah. Is there... Collision avoidance off. Okay. And then on waypoint 3, I could set up action and have it lock to the connector. Lock connector. And I think this is where the timer blocks will come in, because I can use my event controller and my timer blocks to make sure that I have no cargo and my battery is full, and if both of those conditions are met, I can take off and we'll go to our next waypoint, which would be at the other mine, and then I'll set up the same thing there. So I need another move and recorder on here. I think I got it. Let me add another set and then we'll plug in the waypoints. we need to go to the iron mine and record that task. So let's go do that. Okay, here we are, and I need to set up on my G menu this one and add a waypoint. Add a waypoint, and we'll add a waypoint here. Add a waypoint. Add a waypoint. All right, that puts us here. So what I want to do, since we are good to go, before I figure out how to load it, unload it, make sure I got battery, and unlock it, and tell it where to go, I want to test to make sure we can actually take a load of this stuff. So, anyways, so we'll lock. Seems to be lifting okay. Let's do it. Okay. Base at first, AI behavior on. CD recorder, base on, play. Let me look at collision avoidance first on the move block. Where am I at? This one. Collision avoidance on. Alright, we're gonna leave it there and we're just gonna kind of hang out. Doing a thing. It's doing a thing. Coming down. This should be waypoint 0. Yeah, it's not liking something. I think it's the collision avoidance. Okay, so... Oh, I got it. Coming down. Got it. And it locked. What? Is it locked? It's locked. We did it. Okay, what I want to do is I want to kind of put some armor on this and think about how to go through and do the rest of this logic. So that's what I'll do. Armor it up, put some lights on it because we need lights, and then we'll go from there. Carrier drone 1, we are ready. I think you look pretty cool. Kind of decked out in some blue lights. So what I'll do, I guess we'll get you parked up over where you belong. How about that? Okay, I have my 2 waypoints. So let's go into our menu here, and I want to work on this. So my base flight recorder, we want to change some things here. I think at waypoint 1, I want to turn off collision for my move block. Collision avoidance off. So waypoint 2, set up action. We can get rid of this. We should probably use a timer block because I only get one action. So for waypoint 3, if I set up my action, we can get rid of the lock. We'll call this CD1 timer block base land. And then we'll set up our actions here. So as soon as this is triggered, lock my connector. CD batteries will leave. We'll turn recharge on off. So it's on auto right now. So here's my one event. So this would be called event controller base. And what we want to do is make sure our batteries are full and our cargo containers empty. Stored power is equal or greater to 95%. And we will use any old battery. And if that's the case, then my action should be to start the move block. Actually should be start the next timer block. Okay, I'm a little confused at the moment. I need to think this through. Okay guys, Editor Bearded here. I just need to jump in and let you know that for the next 45 minutes, I drone on and on and on and go over and over and over the timer blocks and the task blocks and the event controller, and then I try to do something totally different. So I'm gonna try to jump in there and we'll see if this doesn't last 4 hours. So we'll see how it goes. If I need to jump in, we'll jump in again. Hope you guys are enjoying this. So what my idea is, because I'm really concerned that Izzy's is going to cause me problems with when I dock. If I am full up here and don't have cargo space, it's not going to empty. So I'm thinking if I replace the connector with a collector, all I have to do is trigger my connector to empty all. It'll dump all the resources and then I can go. So instead of me babbling on again for another half an hour, let me work on this and then we'll do a test together. So yeah, I'll be right back. I like this little setup. This looks kind of cool. Okay, are we ready? I want to make sure I do this right. I want AI behavior on. And I want to go to the mine, which is 5. Here we go. Slowing down. First point. Second point. Precision mode is on. Coming down. And we trigger. We should have a lock. Do we have a lock? We have a break in the logic. Hey guys, Editor Bearded is back. So, another long, lengthy time goes by and I figure out that the event controllers simply do not work. And I kind of looked this up and I guess this is already a ticket item for Keen. So, you know, if you guys are having the same issue, I say go ahead and look that up and maybe bump that up in the chain. They might be fixing it already. I don't know. But yeah, there we go. So I eventually figured that out and change a few things and I'll bring you into, I think it's my last time. I'm not sure. If this is too long, let me know guys, because I feel like this is going to be one of those just drawn out episodes that may not do too well. Here you go. So we'll go to our docking thing and we'll just add the action of starting this block. So now if I go here, I'll say start. So in 6 seconds, we should go back to base. Okay, I'm unlocked. Go. Oh, it's not strong enough. I'll turn you back. I'm gonna turn you back on. I can adjust the connector magnet. Let's do that. Maybe that'll help. .150. So maybe if we cut that in half. See if that does it. So I am full. My batteries are at 59%. Should make me there and back. So speed up here and I'll meet you back at base. Okay guys, so we're getting there. This should bring me back down over the base, slowly move over my collector, and then dump all of its contents, and then make another run. Okay, come on, you can do it. I might have to jump out and get some oxygen real quick. I don't know why you're leaving the atmosphere. I'm gonna go get some oxygen. Steve, save me. Why are you not going where you need to go? I should be going to recorder base, moving to index 3. It's not here. Well guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully I have enough to make an episode out of this. I feel like I did a lot of just kind of trying to explain things or figure things out, or a lot of logistical stuff. But yeah, it's I don't know. Like, it really did a good run there, but then when I went to come back here to base, it just went straight up. So if you guys have ideas as far as what to do or what's going on with that, if there's a better way to maybe make this work, it's pretty simple. Want to go there, pick up stuff, bring them back so I can get my iron. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing, and hopefully next time we'll have some more exciting content. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.